Right living people walk God's path easily, but wrong living people are always tripping and stumbling on God's path. You got to see that if you're living a life that's pleasing to God and trying to live a life to do God's will and be a Christian example, your path, God's path, will be easier. Because you got to think about it. It makes sense, because if you're doing God's will and walking down God's path, the only way it's going to be rough is when you're not walking in the way that God wants in his path. So some of the things that we may be going on in our life is simply because we're not doing what God wants us to do if we say we're walking in the path of God. If we're walking in God's path and letting his spirit lead us and guide us on what to do while we're going down that path and how and where to go